Carports, you know, the structure that covers and protects your car when you don't have a garage, or when you just can't get your vehicle into the garage any longer because of all your junk. So I have a question. Are carports only for cars? And to help answer that question, I have Chris McDonald from Carports on the phone with us today. Chris, how you doing?
Doing great, Ken. How you doing?
Awesome. I'm glad you could be here. So Chris, I have a handful of questions that I see come through on a daily basis, and I thought you could help answer them.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Anything.
What kind of carports do you carry?
That's a good question. It's basically we go. There's three different roof types. You've got your regular style, which has a more rounded look to it. The eave actually kind of rolls over the top of the leg about 6 or 8 inches. Then we have the boxed eave, which is a style where it's looks more like a house. It's got an overhang on it about 6 inches on each side. And then you have our vertical roof, which is the exact same profile as the boxed eave, but the difference is that the panels run from the peak to the eave, so they're running vertically, and that's one of my favorites. And I'll tell you why is because it allows all that water and debris to roll off, so it doesn't hang up there on the ribs. And the other thing that I like about it is that it has additional strength to it because it's got 4 hip channels, primarily to allow somebody to be able to screw those panels into gives it something to hold on to, but it also strengthens the structure. Um,
Okay.
and basically, they're there to cover a vehicle. But to be honest with you, I've seen people use them for all different kinds of things.
Okay. As far as sizes go, are there any size constraints? What does it usually start at?
None that I can think of. It usually, you start with the basic single car carport, which is 12 foot wide and 21 feet long and about 5 foot high. It can actually go smaller than that. The biggest I've seen as far as a carport, you go all the way up to triple wide. That's 36 feet wide, and I mean 30 feet wide, and goes up to 60, 70, 80 feet long.
Oh wow. So
Yeah.
really, there's. It sounds like it's really customizable. You can pretty much the client can get whatever they're really wanting.
Exactly. I mean, one of the favorite uses of these is for RVs, recreational vehicles or motorhomes. Somebody has a motorhome and then they think, oh, well, I just bought this $500,000 motorhome. Now I forgot to find a place to park it. So they call me up and we'll set them up with something that's 12 foot high at the leg, which covers virtually every motorhome on the road today.
Okay. So how long have you been providing carports for the area?
Since 2003. So we've been here in this area since 2003.
Wow. So this is not something that just popped up yesterday.
Absolutely not. No, we're very well established and a very well established company.
Okay. Well, you kind of already answered this question to some degree, but the original questions are carports only for cars.
No, I'm glad you came back around to that. It's I've seen people use these carports for just about everything you can think of. Like I mentioned, the RVs, their utility vehicles, their trailers. One of my favorites, if you can indulge me for just a second, one of my favorite carports that we have, it's got a storage area in front of it. And so what it is you've got kind of a hybrid between a storage enclosed storage facility and a carport. So at the one end, you might have 5 or 10 feet of enclosed storage with a roll-up door that they can store all their, say they're using it for their boat, they can store all of their boating equipment in there, their life vests,
Oh
their
wow.
cleaning equipment, their motors and things like that, lock those things up, and then they've got a cover over their boat.
Wow. So there's really no constraint on what the customer can get.
No, people surprise me every day with what they come up with to use these for, and it's always fun to work with.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. So if somebody's ready to get started, what do they need to do?
All they got to do is pick up the phone. I'm here to help them.
Okay. Well, fantastic. And you'll be able to give them, advice, rate quotes, and all of that,
All of
just right
that
over
and
the
more.
phone.
Yeah,
Okay.
all of that over the phone. They can call, and I've been in this business long enough that I can kind of avoid some of the pitfalls that other companies might not be knowledgeable enough to help their clients with. And basically, what we do is we'll talk it through. Once they've settled on a size and a design that they like, then we will get a down payment of either 10 or 12%, and then it takes about anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks to get the structure in. It's put up that day, and then once it's done and they're satisfied, they pay the balance to the installers.
Okay. You say 10 to 12%. What determines the 10 to 12%?
10% is for anything under $2,500. Anything over $2,500, it's 12% down payment.
Okay. Well, fantastic. You've answered all the questions that I've received, and plus more actually. So I think that's all I have for today. I appreciate your time very much, and I'm sure we'll be talking again soon.
I look forward to it. Thanks a lot, Ken.
All right. Take care. Have a great
All right.
day.